So I just wanted to create an overall view here of how our Mpos functions with the Epson printer. This can print both receipts and event tickets. And then the device is also going to be paired up to our BBPOS NVMe card readers in order to read the credit card or debit cards to accept payment. So the initial thing we're going to do here is pair the printer to the iPad. So to do this, we just go into settings, make sure that Bluetooth is on. Oh, I already actually had the iPad or the printer paired, so let me just disconnect this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect to this printer here. It is now connected here. That's the initial step, but we'll still need to connect it in the app itself. So before logging in, we'll head on over. I'm running the 2.6.7 app here. Go ahead and go into the settings. And we're gonna need to enable all of the printing functionality options. So I'll go ahead and enable these first. So that's gonna be printer functionality. We're gonna have the printer receipts turned on. I'm gonna set it to ask after each print instead of just automatically printing it. And then also here, printing feature, I'm gonna enable that. So that is actually after the ticket is paid for, it'll give us the option to print it, or this one's on as well, to admit them into the event. So I've got those few items set. I'm gonna go back to save them. And then if I come back in, those things are still on. So now I'll actually connect the printer. So I'll click on this first option here for Epson Bluetooth printer. It's going to, since this is the first time, it's gonna ask me if I wanna allow to find things on the network, which we do. And we also wanna allow Bluetooth. And then now, sometimes I can hit scan, but it's already sees it as I've already paired up. So I can go ahead and click on this, and then I can do a test print to see if that is connected. Perfect. So the printer is connected. So we can go ahead and go back. We now see that the printer is connected here in this same section. So let me just make sure it saves it. I'll go back. I'm gonna go in here, and now we're gonna connect the NVMe card reader. This one is also Bluetooth, but the only caveat or difference from this one is we don't go into the iPad settings. We just go directly here in the application to connect to it. So from the settings, scroll down a little bit, and we see the option here for authorized.net EMV. Go ahead and click on that, and we enable it. So I can hit scan, and it does see this unit. This unit is plugged in right now, so it's already powered on. It's got the last four there of 2137, and if I take it out of its little cradle, you can see this one is also 2137, just so we know that these are the same units. So once that pops up, I can click on it. And now this one is connected to the card reader, so I can just go ahead and head back. That'll save that, go back again. And now I'm gonna go ahead and log in. So give me 1 second here. Okay, so now logging in. So from here, we're able to, again, select any of the events that we want. I'll use this first one here. Go ahead and load this up. All right, so now we'd be ready to complete any sales. So I'll do a cash sale first. Obviously, I'm not actually taking any money, so there's no money visually involved here. But if I were to add a ticket to the cart, I can do a cash sale. I can key in the amount. It's $2, so customer was giving me 2. Go ahead and type that in. And then this is what I was saying in the other setting. We can admit them into the event right away. It doesn't print anything, but we can give them a receipt. You can walk into the event. Or if this is just a box office and the entrance is in another spot, we can go ahead and hit print. So I'll hit print here. And it gives the ticket, which will be scanned with the scanner. And then I can print their receipt. And then there's the receipt for that there. Just to show the other option. So I had paired the card reader. So right now, if I did the same thing, add a ticket, and I wanted to do a card, I just go ahead and hit credit. It was looking for the device. It has the same last 4 numbers up there that we looked at earlier. I'm currently using this test card. It does not actually have a chip reader, and it is expired. So it's not going to allow this order to go through, but this just shows how the process goes. So be able to go ahead and insert the card. And if this was a valid card, it would take payment and then give me that same screen to print or to admit into the event. So this one, you know, it does show this error here, so I can go ahead and cancel, and I'll just wrap it up here with cash again. And then if we wanted to admit them into the event instead of printing it, we'd be able to do that. From here, we can email the customer a receipt or again, print them a receipt. And that's just a quick overview of how the Mpos works with a paired Bluetooth printer, again, that can use receipts or be used for receipts or for the event tickets. And then this is also paired to the EMV card reader to allow for credit card payments.